When I used to break my grandma's fancy emerald china, my grandpa would talk to her. He was gentle. He'd be there for my baseball games to awkward phase. Happy like it was his birthday. Every day, and the only present he ever needed was a smile. He was happy. He told me the day I left for college, don't do anything he already didn't. That's my Gramps. Today is his birthday. Today is his 82nd birthday. Arlen, like the age-proper Scot she kept behind his brown barrel-shaped bar. Milton, like Bradley, because our identities were a puzzle. Only he could guess who Connect 4 on Scrabble solve. Maile, like the Hawaiian lei offered to demonstrate peace, love, and our culture, like my last name. M-A-I-L-E, like not your lei, but my lei. My Gramps is the umbilical cord to my culture, an ancestrally native, ethnic, indigenous constellation with our own sun scientifically proven, identified and called Arlen. He taught me how to swim, wear a suit and tie, and live 50th state style. It's 82 today. But I am confused by what he used to show me. The Hawaiian flag, an Elizabethan, Washingtonian, imperialistic affair, a biting tale of creative religious prostitution, fascinatingly told story frames, heroes commodifying heathens, a last-second game-winning touchdown for whalers, missionaries, Captain Cook, American businessmen, and Lauren Thurston, matching the Hawaiian monarchy against Team USA and colonial control. I always wondered why my grandpa was in the Navy. It's his laha now. He'd be old enough to tell me a story why outstretched, warm, comfortable words replaced my grandfather's short but careful arms, teaching me Hawaiianness, identity, and family. Tattooed to my elbows, May 24, 2012, nudging me awake, reminding me who I am and where I'm from. A tattoo hasn't got crap on the enduringly inked inscriptions left in my boyish ball-playing memories. His name is Arlen. I drink shattered brown glass bottles, metaphors. Today is his birthday. I break barriers with my poems. No, he isn't just Arlen, and it's not just his birthday. I built bicycles out of the drafts I wrote of this poem to exercise my thoughts, fearful of polluting my indigeneity. What would 82 look like on you? Displaced from my cultural center, privileged by an education dominated by English, I'm trying to remember your dry, humorous jokes. Brown wrinkled hands, your secret money-gifting handshakes, our heritage, the Budweiser breath, and your birthday. Hau'olilaha nau e kupuna kane. Happy birthday, Grandpa. Good morning, Sunday Chatter. I will be reading a poem out of my chapbook called Living Room Cyclone. The living room is a cyclone. A bookcase flew like a fastball. It landed on its heels. The grain of the wood said, "Take out the trash." I told him, "Later." I got a splinter. That splinter was a Christmas tree. It was a green mountain. The splinter was a mountain burst full of green Christmas tree. My beer tastes like the wind whistling through the forest. There is a tsunami, hiccuping, drowning my stomach. The tide is low. 3 angels descended from my chest, told me to suck it up, so I chugged my beer. The angel in burgundy and gold sang, "The living room is a cyclone." I gave her a chocolate. It tasted like a wet rainbow. Rainbows upset me. Black, brown, and chartreuse are colors too. The angels were suffocating, their home subjective, so I pulled them from my freckles. They tapped up raindrops to heaven. God forgot the streamers. He remembered a cake. Maybe there is a God. It tasted like a hurricane. My pen's ink the frosting. The paper is searching for the moon. I pray to bookcases, empty brown bottles, dreaming of a living room with sunshine. A living room with sunshine. Thank you. to write poetry when I'm in interesting places, and even if they're not that interesting, such as a living room, I try to find the interestingness in those places. So this poem I wrote in my grandmother's kitchen as she was teaching me how to bake cookies. Chocolate chip, if you were wondering. This is called Roll Me Up Into a Ball. Roll me up into a ball, onto a cookie sheet. I'm bittersweet. The oil is an ivory cloud. Bakeries are manic. Pull me out of my sheets. Balmy metal bed. Hibernation burns at 350. I birthed the sun. Sprinkle me artificial smiles, dipped pink winks. I'm whole. Cut me, love me, lick me, eat me. But don't burn your tongue. Thank you. This will be my last poem. It's called Dear Sweet Brunette Girl. Dear sweet brunette girl, what are you reading? I'm not actually reading my poetry book. The curve of S's pierced me twice for your eyes like blue pearls stolen from God, and for your German herding dog named Chocolate. I told you I wasn't reading. There is no religion in this book, but I found faith in how you speak to chocolate like early Sunday morning prayers. The coffee isn't strong enough. The beans, a brick in my throat, black. My ribs are having seizures, dehydrated from playing hide and seek with what you're reading. I bet you like nonfiction. Probably a book about finding sunshine in some paradise. The city resides in the country here. There is a train stationed in my forearm. The coffee shop charges interest on mugs. The Subway sandwich store, it sells $5 6-inch longs. I see a Whole Foods. The Subway is inside the Whole Foods. They require a membership in skin pigment. A pigeon told me. Tell her, don't hold back. Your hair reminds me of the sound violins make, good ones. Poetry, filling page after unresolved page. There is music in my question marks. A woman asks me to find her youth, so I dial the operator. She unravels it from a large stack of bills. She doesn't return any coffee mugs. I shouted colorful verbs, hoping you would be reminded of your childhood, of a favorite character in a book. Dear sweet brunette girl with the friendly dog Chocolate, what are you reading? I bet it's a fiction novel. Well, I just saved a damsel in distress. I thought I heard you ask, why not me? So I pulled the brick from my throat, asked your dog Chocolate if you're allergic to skinny, freckled boys, writing poetry, learning to be a man in the right places. Masculinity can be a maelstrom. Dear sweet brunette girl with the friendly dog Chocolate, what are you reading? I want to shield you from a hailstorm. I want to speak you butterflies, share sunshine in some paradise, whisper poems across lonely, barren chairs. I reserve my coffee mug next Wednesday. With dreams, your brunette hair like Christmas morning unwraps and stops my eyes from reading. Thank you.